Did you know that there are still tribes around the world with strange customs and unique rituals exclusively for women? These traditions are not only a part of their culture, but also intense challenges that require immense strength, resilience, and selfless sacrifice from women. From ancient rituals to unique practices, these women have proven to the world that their strength cannot be underestimated. If you're curious and want to dive deeper into these fascinating traditions and the inspiring stories of women in these tribes, don't miss this video. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel to explore more unique cultures and powerful stories from around the world. The Kayan people are a small group within the Karenni ethnic group originating from Kaya State, Myanmar. They have long been famous worldwide for their women wearing bright brass coils around their necks. These are not just simple pieces of jewelry, but symbols of resilience, ethnic pride, and a cultural beauty that has been preserved through generations despite the upheavals of history and time. The tradition of wearing brass coils among Kayan women begins when girls turn 5 years old. Over time, the number of coils gradually increases as the girls grow older and their bodies develop. There are many legends surrounding the origin of this custom. Some believe the brass coils protect them from wild animals in the deep forests, while others think they make Kayan women look like dragons, the mythical creature of their ethnic group. However, the main significance is to affirm their distinct cultural identity and celebrate the traditional beauty of women in their community. A common misconception is that the brass coils elongate the neck of the woman. In reality, the weight of the coils, which can reach 10 to 12 kilograms when fully grown, does not stretch the cervical vertebrae, but instead creates pressure that pushes down the collarbones and rib cage, creating a visual effect of a long, slender neck. This process requires incredible adaptation and persistence. Kayan women learn to live, work, and weave fabric skillfully, even while carrying this heavy adornment. Due to political upheavals in their homeland, many Kayan communities have migrated and now live in villages in Mae Hong Son, northern Thailand. Here, they have established cultural villages where visitors can come to learn about their customs and traditions. Kayan women play a crucial role as the economic and cultural pillars of their families. They spend most of their time weaving intricate fabrics, crafting handmade goods, and sharing their life stories with the world through their warmth and hospitality. In the modern world, the younger generation of Kayan people is facing new choices. Wearing brass coils is no longer mandatory, but rather a personal choice. Many young Kayan girls still choose to wear the coils to preserve tradition, while others focus on their studies and use technology to promote their ethnic culture through social media. They are proving that Kayan women are not just associated with the brass coils, but are also modern intellectual women with their own voices. Don't forget to like and subscribe to stay updated on more inspiring stories. The journey of Kayan women is a testament to the resilience of indigenous culture in the face of globalization. The brass coils are not barriers, but rather connections that tie them to their roots and ancestors. Their story carries a powerful message about respecting cultural diversity and the courage to live true to the values they believe in. They are the flowers of the mountains, radiant and always maintaining their smile and optimistic spirit, no matter the circumstances. The Mursi people are a livestock herding community living in the lower Omo River region within the Mago National Park in Ethiopia. Among the various tribes in Africa, the Mursi are most famous for their unique traditional customs, particularly the image of women wearing lip plates. This is an important symbol of maturity, ethnic pride, and social status that has endured for centuries. The most distinctive feature of Mursi women is the lip plate called Debi Atugoyin. This journey typically begins when a girl reaches puberty around the age of 15 to 16. A small incision is made on the lower lip, and a small wooden or clay plug is placed inside. Over time, the size of the lip plates gradually increases. The lip plate is not just a piece of jewelry. For the Mursi, it is a symbol of beauty, inner strength, and commitment to traditional values. The size of the plate is often related to the family's self-esteem and is a part of cultural rituals, including tribal interactions and marriage ceremonies. In addition to the lip plate, Mursi women are also renowned for their body decoration art using entirely natural materials. They use white clay and various minerals available in the area to paint abstract patterns or mimic nature on their skin. They also use animal horns, wildflowers, and tree seeds to create attire that strongly reflects the spirit of the wilderness. These designs are not only for beauty, but also help them cool off in the heat of the savanna and express the unique personality of each individual. The life of Mursi women is closely tied to persistent labor activities. They are the primary managers in the family responsible for childcare, cooking, as well as participating in agricultural activities and managing water resources. Due to the harsh environment of the Omo Valley, they have developed a resilient spirit and exceptional adaptability. Mursi women play a crucial role in passing down cultural values, language, and customs to the next generation, ensuring that the connection between the past and the present remains intact. Today, influenced by tourism and the development of education, the lives of the Mursi people are gradually changing. Wearing the lip plate has now become a personal choice for each woman rather than a mandatory rule as it once was. Many young Mursi girls are beginning to access formal education and are gaining new perspectives on the world. However, pride in their heritage remains ever present, helping them find a balance between preserving their identity and integrating with the modern transformation of Ethiopia. The life journey of Mursi women is a powerful testament to the diversity of humanity. While their customs may differ from conventional standards, they are the result of thousands of years of history and adaptation to nature. Their story reminds us to respect different cultural values and the beauty of diversity on our blue planet. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to continue exploring other unique cultures from all around the world. The Apatani people reside in the Zero Valley, located in the state of Arunachal Pradesh, India, and are one of the indigenous communities most harmoniously living with nature in the world. Against the backdrop of the majestic mountains of northeast India, Apatani women stand as living witnesses to an ancient culture. They are not only renowned for their sustainable farming techniques, but also leave a lasting impression on the world due to the distinctive identity marks on their faces, an important part of each woman's life journey in the tribe. The most notable feature of older Apatani women is the wooden nose plugs, known as yapping hello, along with delicate tattoos running along their faces. According to historical records and oral traditions, this custom originated from a very humane reason in the past. In earlier times, Apatani women were known for their delicate beauty, which made them frequent targets for abductions by neighboring tribes. To protect themselves and maintain peace for their families, they chose to make themselves different by wearing nose plugs and getting tattoos. Over time, this protective barrier transformed into a standard of beauty, self-respect, and maturity for Apatani women. The life of an Apatani woman is closely tied to rice fields and the unique rice fish farming system. They are renowned as expert natural resource managers. With their hard-working hands, they not only handle sowing, but also participate in maintaining the intricate network of canals and irrigation systems. The ingenuity of Apatani women has helped the tribe maintain self-sufficiency in food production without the use of chemicals or modern machinery. The image of them working in the fields, dressed in traditional attire, is a testament to their enduring spirit and absolute respect for Mother Earth. Since the 1970s, due to the influence of modernization and changes in societal views, the custom of nose plugs and facial tattoos has officially ceased. The younger generation of Apatani girls no longer practices this tradition. Today, yapping hello nose plugs are only seen on grandmothers and mothers in their senior years. They represent the last generation to carry these ancient marks. However, despite the changes in appearance, the unique identity remains intact. The younger Apatani generation still preserves their language and traditional festivals such as Dri and Miyoko, while making significant strides in education and science. The journey of Apatani women is a beautiful story of adaptation and courage. The nose plugs are not merely decorative items, but symbols of a historical era in which women had to sacrifice and strive to protect themselves and their tribe. Looking at them, we see the strength of ethnic pride. The story of Apatani women reminds us that culture is an ever-flowing current, and true beauty lies in how we cherish the past while confidently moving toward the future. The practice of foot binding, also known as trientuk, is an ancient tradition in China that lasted from the 10th century to the early 20th century. The image of the 3-inch golden lotus, Tam Thon Kim Lien, was not only a standard of beauty, but also a symbol of social status and virtue for women in the feudal society of that time. Although this tradition has faded into history, it leaves behind a profound legacy of resilience and the adaptive journey of women from the past. Historical records suggest that foot binding began during the Song dynasty and reached its peak during the Qing dynasty. Initially, this custom was practiced by the upper classes and royal concubines before gradually spreading to all levels of society. Small feet were seen as a symbol of purity, femininity, and nobility. A properly bound foot was believed to give a woman a graceful and delicate walk resembling a swaying lotus flower in the wind, which led to the concept of the lotus foot. The foot binding process typically began when girls were between the ages of 4 and 7, when the bones of their feet were still developing and flexible. The mother or grandmother would wrap silk or cloth bands tightly around the child's feet to reshape the bones. The goal was to make the feet small and create a distinct curve. This was a process that required immense patience and endurance from the woman over many years to achieve the ideal size of around 7 to 10 centimeters. In ancient Chinese society, the lotus feet were considered an important passport for women to enter prestigious families. They symbolized that the girl's family had a good educational foundation and strictly adhered to social norms. Moreover, possessing small feet indirectly confirmed the family's economic status, signaling that the woman did not have to engage in strenuous work in the fields. For women of the time, the lotus feet represented a commitment to a stable future and respect from the community. Although movement was limited due to the altered structure of the feet, women with bound feet still displayed extraordinary willpower in managing their households. They continued to perform domestic chores, embroidery, and child-rearing with remarkable skill. Their small, swaying steps did not prevent them from becoming the spiritual pillars of their families. It was their patience and sense of responsibility that allowed them to overcome physical limitations and fulfill their roles in society. By the late 19th and early 20th centuries, under the influence of reform movements and cultural exchanges with the West foot binding, began to be criticized. The Anti-Foot Binding Society was established advocating for the liberation of women's feet so they could participate in social activities and labor equally. In 1912, the government officially banned foot binding, marking the end of a tradition that had lasted for thousands of years. The last women of this generation became living witnesses to a transitional period in history. Looking back at foot binding is not for judgment, but to understand the strength and sacrifices of women in the past. They lived, loved, and devoted themselves within the constraints of the social norms of their time. Their journey is a testament to the resilience and adaptability of humanity. Today, the story of the Lotus feet reminds us of the value of freedom and the right to respect one's body while also celebrating the beauty of progress in modern society. Don't forget to like and subscribe to continue exploring stories that shape our understanding of the past and inspire the future. The Dani people are an indigenous community living in the Baliam Valley, a remote highland region of West Papua Province, Indonesia. Amid the flow of history and geographical isolation, they have developed a unique culture with distinct social rules. Among these, Dani women are not only the backbone of the family in farming and livestock management, but also carry the deepest spiritual values of the tribe through ancestral remembrance rituals. One of the most notable customs that has drawn the world's attention when studying the Dani people is the Ikapalan ritual, a way of expressing grief when a close family member passes away. Traditionally, when a close relative such as a parent, sibling, or child dies, the women perform a ritual to leave a physical mark on their hands. For them, this is not a spontaneous act, but a carefully planned ritual prepared by family members to show respect and an eternal connection with the deceased. Why do Dani women choose this particular method? Behind this custom lies a profound philosophy of life. They believe that the emotional pain of losing a loved one is overwhelming, and creating a physical sign on their bodies helps them materialize the grief, offering some release for their souls. Furthermore, this act holds spiritual significance. They believe that the sacrifice made by the living will help soothe the soul of the deceased, allowing them to pass peacefully and continue protecting the tribe from the other world. This serves as a testament to the love and selfless devotion that Dani women have for their families. Despite bearing the marks of loss, Dani women demonstrate extraordinary resilience. Every day they rise to work in the fields, cultivate sweet potatoes, care for livestock, and weave intricate noken bags. Their hands do not become fragile. On the contrary, they become more skillful and strong in sustaining life for the entire community. The image of a Dani woman carrying her bag on her forehead, crossing streams and forests, is a beautiful symbol of resourcefulness and the ability to overcome any circumstance. In recent decades, with greater integration in government policies, the Ikapalan ritual has gradually faded into the past. The younger generation of Dani people no longer practices this tradition. However, the marks on the hands of the elderly women in the village are still revered as medals of loyalty and familial love. These are the living witnesses of history, reminding future generations of a time when human connection was prioritized above all else, even the integrity of one's own body. The life journey of Dani women is a valuable lesson in inner strength. When learning about them, we should not view their customs through the lens of judgment, but through empathy and respect. Every ethnic group has its own way of facing pain and loss. The story of the women of the Baliam Valley reminds us that the true beauty of humanity lies in the diversity of cultural values and the indomitable spirit of people in the face of life's inevitable cycle of birth, aging, illness, and death. Mauritania, a country located at the crossroads of North and West Africa, boasts a rich culture with unique customs passed down through centuries. In traditional Mauritanian society, the image of women is not only closely tied to their role as the heart of the family, but also reflects distinct beauty standards. One of the most famous customs, which reflects notions of prosperity and happiness from the past, is the practice of fattening, or leblou. The leblou custom has deep roots in the lives of nomadic tribes in the Sahara Desert from many centuries ago. In the harsh environment where food sources were often scarce, a fuller figure was seen as a symbol of wealth, nobility, and the financial stability of a family. For the Mauritanians of the past, a woman with a round body was seen as evidence that she lived in luxury, did not have to work hard labor, and always had abundant food. Therefore, leblou is not just a matter of appearance, but a measure of social status and a preparation for the journey into marriage for young girls. The leblou process typically begins when girls enter pre-puberty. Traditionally, they are sent to fattening camps or directly cared for by older women in the family. During this period, the diet focuses on high-energy foods available locally, such as camel milk, cow's milk, along with large quantities of couscous, a type of grain, and vegetable oil. This phase is seen as a period of cultivating patience and national pride, preparing young girls to take on important roles in noble families in the future. Moving into the 21st century, with the influence of global cultural exchange and the advancement of medicine, the leblou custom has undergone significant changes. Younger generations in Mauritania, particularly in large cities like Nouakchott, are beginning to adopt new perspectives on beauty and health. The government and social organizations have launched numerous educational campaigns to raise awareness about the connection between excessive dieting and health issues, such as heart disease and diabetes. Instead of striving for a fuller figure at all costs, modern Mauritanian women are now prioritizing healthy, balanced lifestyles and focusing more on education and careers. Today, the image of Mauritanian women is gradually evolving toward one that is more dynamic and diverse. Learning about the leblou tradition provides us with a deeper understanding of how geography and history shape societal standards. The journey of Mauritanian women is an important part of the diverse tapestry of humanity. While beauty standards may change over time, the resilience and self-respect of Mauritanian women will always remain a valuable legacy for future generations. Leave a 1 if you empathize with these women. The Krayong people, an ethnic minority living in the Ratanakiri Mountains of Cambodia, have a unique marriage custom that emphasizes the freedom and independence of women. As part of their journey into adulthood, when a young woman reaches her 20s, her father will personally build her a small bamboo hut, separate from the main house known as the love hut. In this space, the Krayong woman has full autonomy to invite any young men she is interested in, to converse, exchange life perspectives, and seek a soulmate connection. This is a cultural space of safety, where the woman is empowered to choose her life partner without the imposition of her parents. This tradition is based on the absolute trust that the family places in their children. For the Krayong, allowing the daughter to explore and choose helps her develop maturity and responsibility. Due to this thoughtful selection process based on genuine harmony, Krayong marriages tend to be very stable and rarely end in divorce. Today, even with the influence of modern life, the image of the small hut in the vast wilderness remains a testament to a culture that respects women and values sincere emotions in traditional society. The Himba people are a semi-nomadic ethnic group living in the Kunene region of northern Namibia. Amid the harsh, arid desert, Himba women stand out as symbols of resilience and cultural pride. They are best known worldwide for their distinctive red-colored skin and hair, a beauty that is not only aesthetic, but also deeply rooted in survival values. The most unique aspect of their self-care routine is the use of the Oddities mixture. Oddities is a special ointment made from a blend of cow fat and powdered red ochre, sometimes with the addition of aromatic tree resins to create a pleasant scent. Every day, Himba women apply this mixture to their entire body and hair. The red color of Oddities symbolizes the color of the earth, mother, and blood, the source of life. Beyond its cultural significance, Oddities also serves as a natural sunscreen, effectively protecting their skin from the intense desert sun and repelling insects. Living in one of the driest places on Earth, where water is a priceless resource for drinking and livestock, Himba women have developed a unique body cleaning method that doesn't require water. They practice daily smoke baths by burning special herbs on hot coals, allowing the fragrant smoke to envelop their bodies. The heat and essential oils from the smoke help cleanse the skin and leave a distinctive scent. Combined with the Oddities mixture, the skin of Himba women remains moisturized and smooth despite the harshness of the natural environment. The life journey of a Himba woman is also reflected in her hairstyle and jewelry. From a young age, the hair of girls is styled in different ways to reflect their age and social status. Long, thick braids wrapped in red earth are not only a complex piece of art, but also a way for them to express their ethnic pride. Their jewelry, often made from cowhide shells and metal, also carries its own significance. A married woman typically wears an Erembe hat made from sheepskin on top of her head, symbolizing maturity and her status within the family. Himba women are hardworking and serve as the backbone of the tribe. While men are usually tasked with herding cattle far from home, women manage everything from building conical houses made of mud and cow dung sourcing water to taking care of the children and maintaining the sacred fire of the tribe. The strong sense of community and high level of responsibility have helped the Himba maintain a stable social structure for centuries. Even as the outside world rapidly changes with the rise of tourism and technology, Himba women persist in preserving their identity. They embrace the positive aspects of modern medicine and education, but remain proud to appear in their traditional vivid red appearance. Their story is a testament to the power of culture. Humans not only adapt to survive, but also know how to transform the harshness of nature into an integral part of beauty and personal identity. The Hamer people, who live in the lower Omo River region of southern Ethiopia, are one of the tribes that have preserved some of the most pristine and unique cultures in Africa. In Hamer society, women play the role of the soul of the family and community. They not only carry out the heaviest tasks from farming and livestock herding to house construction, but also bear distinctive cultural marks, symbolizing their mental strength and absolute dedication to their loved ones. A Hamer woman's life journey is closely tied to the coming-of-age rituals of the men in the tribe, most notably the bull-jumping ceremony Ukulibula. In this ceremony, female family members, such as sisters or relatives, participate in a traditional and challenging activity. They voluntarily ask the grown men Maza to carry out rituals that affect their bodies. For the outside world, this may be a difficult custom to understand, but for the Hamer, it is a sacred ritual. The women view it as a way to demonstrate deep love and fierce loyalty to their brothers. They believe that by sharing this challenge on the man's significant day, they create an unbreakable spiritual bond that connects them forever. The deepest meaning of this custom lies in the debt of gratitude that men carry with them for life. The marks left on a woman's body after the ritual are considered proof of her sacrifice. Later on, if a woman faces difficulties, becomes a widow, or needs help in life, the man she shared the bull-jumping ceremony with has an ethical responsibility to protect and care for her unconditionally. This is essentially an ancient form of social insurance, yet remarkably strong. The marks on the skin are not symbols of weakness, but rather a source of pride in endurance and solid proof of the right to receive support from the clan. It affirms the position and voice of women in Hamer society. Hamer women are very particular about their appearance as a way to express their personality and marital status. They use a mixture of red ochre and animal fat to style their hair into small, vibrant twists known as gosha. In the harsh environment of the Omo River Valley, Hamer women still work tirelessly every day with a smile on their face. They uphold traditional values while gradually embracing modern education and healthcare. Their life journey stands as a testament to human resilience in the face of nature and the strength of familial bonds. They teach us that sometimes spiritual values and community connections can create unique social norms where sacrifice and loyalty are honored as a precious legacy of humanity. The women in these tribes, despite enduring harsh and complex traditions, carry within them a strength that allows them to overcome all challenges. These traditional customs are not only a part of their culture, but also a profound testament to the role, dignity, and resilience of women within their communities. If you find this story fascinating and want to learn more about strong women and unique traditions from around the world, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exciting upcoming videos.